Artists need inspiration, and I wanted to build something that will inspire young musicians and music lovers, and in some ways will inspire artists who are at the height of their career, but who want to share their knowledge, who want to share their experience.
I've been very lucky all through my career to work with some amazing people who have been very generous to me. And I just think it's our duty to pass it on to as many people as we can.
Because he's placing the words very carefully so that...
It's just great to be with this amazing woman and get the first-hand tips of how to sing these arias, so that was great.
These kids have specifically come here and they've seen that I'm teaching and they really want to learn something from me, and that's half the battle. And so I show them something and I get it played right back to me. I mean, that's one of the nicest things that could ever happen.
The place is unbelievable. I mean, going to Greece for something like that, Amalfi I have never been to. It's mind-blowing, and the place is so nice. And then teaching, when you had this sort of 3 different levels, it's so interesting. It was the first time I ever came across that, and I think that is very, very special, I think.
There is a lot of interaction happens between students of different age groups. We work with children under 16, and there's usually a conservative student that looks after them. He or she goes to their lessons, they take notes, they help them to practice to achieve their potential and to get the maximum out of the program.
I loved the fact that there was a variety of standards of students, that we had some people who were beginners and some people who were much more advanced, and everybody learned from each other.
When the parents can relax, but also there's a special bond that is created between a young child and an older student. And of course, when they see each other in concerts, it's quite an enriching experience, because the kids really feel, they want their kind of helper to play really well themselves. And of course, in return, they look at them. They look up to them as an inspiration, because these people are just a little bit further up the way.
And I think it was very important that everybody sat in on each other's classes. It had a great atmosphere and nobody felt excluded or not able to take part, because everybody was learning from each other.
We award prizes which are both in London and in Europe. So far we had recital prizes from France and from Greece. I think that's quite special.
Getting a prize meant really much to me, because I like to perform first of all, and I think it's kind of great to see other places when you can show your talent.
It is very important and unique about Musical Odyssey Masterclasses, because we are learning and we are practicing to produce something, to create an atmosphere and to make music.
We look for the whole musician. We don't just look for talent and aptitude, but we look at how people interact with audience, how hard they work, how serious they take their studies, how they engage with other people, with their colleagues, how they engage with audience. And then we award prizes which are both in London and in Europe.
I was fortunate enough to be given the Young Virtuosi Festival Prize 2015, and this was a highlight of another summer. It was just wonderful.
She fitted in very, very well with our festival. We asked her to do a lot of arias with a string ensemble, and also with piano and clarinet, and she performed very well. She's delighted the crowd. She's an excellent actress, and I think we're very pleased that she was recommended by the Musical Odyssey Masterclasses.
A little sort of providing feedback of how different festivals run and what they would be looking for in the concert programming.
The standard of the Musical Odyssey finalists are incredibly high, and it's a real privilege, of course, for this audience here to get a taster of what these young musicians can do.
And so I think that's quite a special and unique point of Musical Odyssey masterclasses.
In a way, Musical Odyssey, it's been kind of their own odyssey in self-development and self-discovery.